Top of the morning, tail laddies. My name is the Rental Man Buck. Welcome back to part 2 of the failed release of the 2020 Ford. Since last time, I went and reworked just for a couple hours and got this truck to be even better and also fix. And one thing I did fix, the main issue for visuals, is the dirt texture. I realized that when I did the dirt, I forgot to set one number on the last, that bottom trim for the two-tone. That got fixed, so dirt should be fixed again. I don't think I fixed how fast it gets dirty, so that I can't really control. But some visual updates to the truck, actually functionality. So let's go over here to the. This is the gas. Biggest updates to the truck mainly were scripting things. So whenever you guys replace this in your mod folder, it is a replace file. It is meant to replace the other version. And also make sure on your file paths when you check your downloads, it's going to have the exact same file name. So if you downloaded this thing recently or the one that was yesterday, make sure that file name does not have a space and then parenthesis, some number, another parenthesis, and then .zip. Because it needs to be just the file name .zip. It does not have any extra things, otherwise it will not work. After that, I have no idea why you guys can't download it. But to start off with just a couple extra things in the store, I did fix the names here, so now you guys can find out which one of these is it's changing. So mirror color, you got the black plastic, you got the chrome, and then the newest color, black chrome. And you guys can probably guess what that's for. Same goes for the trim. Black chrome and grill and whatever, not black chrome. That goes to the new Tremor stuff. Tremor got a little bit of an update. I gave it the black chrome that it supposedly had. I thought it was just like the black plastic on the XL grill. It's not. That also goes for the color. I was able to find a close enough paint color to the original Velocity blue that goes on the truck, so that is now present. You guys can get that. I also, this is a big thing. If you guys are in the FSN group or just want to do this in general, there is a change to the wheel setup. I finally got this to work, but now there are 3 different categories of how you can change the truck's wheels. There's wheel brands, so you got the tow package of the 250. It's a lighter. I actually increased all of their towing capabilities in the rear suspension a little bit. So even the 250s, it's now kind of the strength if you got like the 350 dually rims last time. In other words, it's stronger. It's a stronger suspension, but now it's more diverse. So if you get the tow package of the 250, it's a lighter, more sporty-ish suspension because obviously I don't have the independent suspension that some of those really nice articulating trucks will do, with like Expendables, the K30 that we use, and everything else. But it's a lighter duty suspension. You upgrade it to the 350 package, you get the same rim choices, but you also get the dually options. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. So on the, actually this is a good thing to show. So on the 250, it used to be you could go all the way up to the 450 rims. Now you can't. You can only go up to the bead locks. But you will get everything else in between. So you get the XL Steelies, the Lariats, King Ranch, Tremor, and the bead locks. If you get the 350, you can get those same single rear wheels, but then you can also get the Alcoas, and then the stock-ish, like what would be the actual 350 dualies. And then you go up to the 450 suspension, and you can only get the Alcoa rims that would go on the 450. But because of the fact I did the whole shenanigans to do the front axle like I wanted to, the front axle still does its whole expanding out thing. It still goes wider and it has a stronger suspension. 450 suspension has been increased, so it's a lot better for heavy hauling. The 350, it was lightened up again. No, the 350 was hit. All of the suspension packages, in other words, strengthen the rear spring so that way you have a better chance at hauling something. The 450 straight up meant for hauling. It still has a bit of play when you hit a bump or something. But if you're loaded down with, say, a big Tex trailer, it's not going to squat as much as it did last time. Well, hopefully not. But 350s, on the 350 tow package, the dually rims in the back actually do have a slightly stronger suspension, so they don't have the same stiffness as the single rear wheels, but they're still stronger than the 250. 250 is your lightest if you just want to drive it around. That's for that. 450, it means you really want to just go haul something, or you just want a big truck. I don't know. But because the Tremor is a option that a lot of people wanted, and one thing on this truck did not line up with that, I did make the front splitter now an option. So if you go down here in the splitter, stock, or you can have it removed. So there's the Tremor now with the black chrome, velocity blue, and no splitter in the front. All the hitches and everything else are still the same. It's, again, just kind of a quick cleanup version of what else I did. It's really not anything different. I did add just a little bit of weight to the wheels in the code, so that way it's not as prone to roll over. But I mean, honestly, if you're gonna take a corner at 65, and as fast as most people do in this game, you better be realistically gonna roll. So that's still the same. I did fix a few things in the interior on the Lariat package. I noticed that the door panels were a little bit, to say, the wrong texture. It looked like some sort of weird plastic fabric. That's been changed to look more like a leather. What else is new? Oh, with the trim, I noticed some things I forgot to add a shadow to, so the front grille, along with its trim, like the bottom here, as along with the splitter, as well as the roof. The roof's not perfect because it's pretty much the moon roof, but made to look non-transparent. It's oblique, wherever it was, or Blake, wherever. I don't remember the word, but that's now. They all have shadows, so they all blend in better. The cab lights, they used to be a black glass. I didn't even notice that until I was like the last thing I was finishing up in the editor, so that's been changed. So those are now orange, well, an orangish color. They still light up. Everything still works the exact same. Just it's literally just cleaned up. So link's already going to be down in the description. It'll be on Mod Network. Once again, if you guys have not already found it, this is just kind of the video going over what was fixed. I hope you all enjoyed this one, because now I'm pretty much done with it. I mean, I know there's still going to be some errors with this thing, but at this point, I don't really have a lot more else to do to this truck besides make it so it literally melts someone's PC even more. All the beds are still the same. All the attached joints are still the same. I did not show this off yesterday, but it was in the version before, so if you guys didn't know already, if you have the stock bed on, you can toggle between the stock tailgate, which I did not put on the 2020. That 2020 tailgate was a mess on its own. And plus, I hate the 2020 tailgate. Anyway, I didn't want to put it on. But you can get the fifth wheel gate or the regular tailgate, and both of which have their own separate collisions. So this has its regular tailgate collision. If you back into something right here, it will stop it if it has a collision. But if you do have a drop and you want to back into something, it'll stop here, but it'll actually go through there, and so on and so forth. I did leave all the plates and decals on once again, so if you want the Nebraska plates, you can get them. You can also get the Deer Country and then Platte Valley. They're all still there. Mud flaps, still the same. None. Just the rear. Or all of them. Bumper options, 250, 350, 450. It's literally just the lip on the edge of the bumper. Plow prep and winch, those didn't change. I tried to get it to where, with the Boss plow, you could get a version of a lower plow bracket and a higher plow bracket with different attached joints. That way, if you were using the Boss plow, it would sit lower, and it just didn't work. So that's still not there. But the ramps, all that stuff, everything is literally the exact same. I just fixed up some of the coding. I re-scripted a couple things, and I made a few more things just option. That's pretty much all that goes into it. I mean, I'll buy up the 7.3 here. I'll mod it out to be a 350 Platinum or 350 King Ranch. I might as well just do 350 Platinum at this point. So I'll mod this truck out to be the Tremor, and I guess that's how we'll finish up the video. It's a really short one, just kind of an update to what was done to it yesterday.
A few moments later.
And after $37,000 worth of options put back onto the truck, I hereby present the 2020 F350 Platinum Tremor. And just for the fun of it, we're going to go and cut down a tree quick just to prove that the winch does work. I know that that was a question as to does it actually function. Yes, it does. It does also have the Platinum badge. I never got to show that off the other day, but it also does have the Platinum badge. It has both Platinum and King Ranch badges in the rear, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But we're going to go down to the area where our tree is able to be cut, and I'll catch you all once we get the tree cut. Timber! Sweet. Well, now, let us see here. Attach. There we go. By pressing B, we now have the winch attached. And then, of course, as we all know, the typical winch controls. Let me just kind of readjust the truck here so that way we can pull the tree and not, like, you know, get ourselves stuck. We'll pull this back. Oh, there it goes. Like that. Turn on the vehicle. And then I think it's, yes, Z. We are able to pull the tree. And then Shift Z, and then you can get all that beautiful stuff to work faster. Okay, if it doesn't get hooked on a tree. There we go. And then pressing B, we got ourselves the winch off. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for coming to check out the video. I hope you all enjoyed the new update to the truck. Leave a like down below if you did like the video. Be sure to check out the Boomstick Club with all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You all know who's a part of it. Hope you all have a great Wednesday, or whatever day you watch this, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.